Hi everybody, I'm tech expert Winston C. here with Cori Stern, a Staples Learning Ambassador, here with the insider scoop on the latest and greatest technology for students of every age group.
We're going to show you how the latest tech can support learning at the different stages. We're going to start off with elementary school age kids. Where do we even begin?
Where do we begin? And I think one of the greatest places to start is to check where they do the learning at school. Speak to the students' school boards as well as schools and teachers to see if they have a list of technology requirements. But apart from that, there are a couple things that I would recommend. First, a good set of wireless headphones that have a built-in volume limiter. We know that young students, their ears are still developing, so we want to make sure that the calls that they're listening to, the classes, the virtual classes, as well as music and videos that they're consuming are at a safe volume for their young ears. The other thing, we know that backpacks get crammed with everything that we can imagine, so making sure that you have a nice durable computer to make sure the computer gets to school and back home in one piece. Next up, high school. We know come high school, students have become experts in technology, but the needs have shifted. They might be doing more graphics. They might be writing longer assignments. Of course, they're researching as well. So that's where it's really important to think about the computer ecosystem and future-proofing their technology so that they have what they need. So a good computer that has a good battery life, a good wireless keyboard and mouse that gives you the ergonomics that you need so that you have the best posture wherever you are so you can get that assignment done.
So I have a question for you. With all this at our disposal in high school and learning, how can we use it to make learning more fun and motivating for the student?
Motivation and fun is so important so that you get through those long, difficult assignments, right? It's kind of like decorating your high school locker. You just put a little bit of fun in it. And so something like these Pop Keys keyboards here, you have the emojis down the side, you can personalize your workspace here, but you've also got that pop of fun. And so it's still something that's thin and portable enough that you can bring with you to a coffee shop, for example, but still gives you that tactile experience so that you can type out a nice 500-word essay. So finally, we have post-secondary. What a time, Cori. What was university like for you?
So I was just one step ahead of dial-up internet. I was still handwriting notes in my university days, but back then, laptops were pretty clunky and heavy, not so easy to carry around. So times have changed in that sense.
It is a different time. I remembered I had a BlackBerry at the time and I thought it was the latest and most cutting edge device that I had. But one thing that hasn't changed is the need for power. And sometimes our heart sinks because we only have that last 5% of battery. And so we want to make sure that we have a nice power bank. You want to make sure that you have the right power bank to keep you powered all the way through. The other thing too that has changed is the fact that we're learning in more creative places. So having things like a good set of noise canceling headphones is really important.
I couldn't agree more, especially now that students are learning in diverse places like coffee shops, maybe around noisy roommates, outside of the classroom. It's so important to have those noise canceling headphones so they can really pay attention and focus when they're sitting down to do their work.
Now, speaking of having that technology on the go, you want to make sure that you also have the assistance that you need. We all need assistance, even myself every once in a while. It could be a simple question or something breaks down. So having access to that is really important.
I couldn't agree more.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for joining me on this video. We learned a lot from each other and hopefully you learned a lot at home as well. And for more tips and tricks, you can of course go over to staples.ca or visit your local Staples.